Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to do a recap of Kristianna and John in the last episode of Life After Lockup. But before we get to that, I got to fill you guys in. In the small news I do have, somebody ran into Sarah and Michael and their daughter at a grocery store a couple days ago. So I'm not sure if they're back together or they just have a really healthy co-parenting relationship. I did look into Michael's Instagram and he still is sharing an Instagram with Maria. And last I knew, they're still together. So let me know your thoughts about all that in the comments below. But I'm just gonna say it. I feel like Kristianna's eyebrows in her confessionals are really distracting, and it makes it really hard for me to pay attention to what she's actually saying. And so Kristianna, we all know she's in recovery, and I'm super proud of her for staying sober this time. But a Reddit user in the Love After Lockup Facebook group, she does eyebrows and makeup for a living, and she offered to do Kristianna's eyebrows since she's sober and in recovery. So if you see this, Kristianna, go to Reddit, Love After Lockup. There's a sweet woman that's offering you a great deal because getting your eyebrows done can be expensive. I remember I looked into getting my eyebrows microbladed and it was over $500 and you have to keep getting them done. So her eyebrows looked fine before. I don't understand why she decided to shave them off, but I do know that is kind of a trend with some people right now. So Kristianna, in the last episode, she decided to go for a walk to clear her head, and she said things are finally happening in her life, and things have actually been really pleasant. But Kristianna says she has a lot of issues she needs to work on herself and address. Kristianna says she has a 20-year-old son, and he has never seen her sober. It's been over a year and a half since she last saw him, and Kristianna gave birth to her son when she was 16, and he got taken away from her when he was only 21 months because she chose the crack pipe over her son. So Kristianna decided to call her son and invite him to her and John's wedding. He asked her when it was, and she said it was pretty soon. And her son said they haven't spent that much time together, and he still hasn't seen her since she's been out of prison, and it's kind of hard for him to just get up and go to something big like that. So Kristianna was holding back tears, and her son said he would have to think about it, and Kristianna said it would be the most special thing in her life right now if her son showed up to her wedding. So Kristianna said she really hopes and prays that her son will forgive her one day. And spoiler alert, her son ended up going to her and John's wedding. So remember back in like January, February, when Kristianna got out of prison, somebody ran into Kristianna and John in Las Vegas, and there's all these rumors going around that she was pregnant because it looked like she had a baby belly going on. Well, her son posted in a Love After Lockup Facebook group, "Hello all, I'm Kristianna's son. Just want to give all of you an update that my mom is taking very good care of herself and has been on a good path ever since she was released. No, she isn't pregnant and currently isn't. She's been clean though, which has caused her to gain a little bit of weight, but it happens. I'll always protect her because she's my mom, but thanks for supporting her journey thus far. I'll never lose hope." So this was posted back in February, so that means Kristianna and John's wedding was probably sometime around then. Kristianna is wearing the same wedding dress that we are going to see her wear in the next episode when she finally does get married again. So Kristianna told producers that when her and John got married in the back of his truck, it was a huge surprise to her. And John had the audacity to say, "Oh, that was you?" Like, okay, man. Then John told Kristianna about the feature of his truck he built for that day that she had no idea about. He told her about the little honeymoon suite that they had, but they didn't get a chance to use it. And John said he wanted to hurry up and consummate the marriage so he could make sure he took her off the market before someone else got to her. So while I was doing research and trying to find pictures for this video, I actually came across this post that Tara, Kristianna's sister, made on her Facebook on April 21st. She tagged Kristianna and several other people, but I guess Tara and Kristianna's brother was sentenced to 6.5 years in prison back in April. I'm not sure if I've heard Kristianna talk about her brother on the show, not that I can remember, but she says, "I love my brother so much, and this literally breaks my heart. He's not only my brother, but my best friend." as well. In the next 6.5 years of my life just won't be the same without him. I miss him so much already. So it looks like Kristianna and Tara aren't the only people that have had run-ins with the law in their family. So since I'm pretty much done with the recap, I'm going to look more into what Kristianna's brother went to prison for. But while I was also doing my research, I came across this post on Tara, Kristianna's sister's Facebook, and this was on August 31st, so not even 3-4 weeks ago she posted this. I love my sister so much. She's not only my sister, but my best friend as well. So it looks like their relationship is back to normal again, and they're getting along. They're obviously hanging out together. And for those of you who have been curious where Kristianna's mom's been, well, we all know she struggles with her health. So she is in a special home where they're helping address her health concerns and helping take care of her, and she's living with other people. And Kristianna said she's happy there. So according to justice.government, Kristianna's brother, Christopher Nicholas Roth, he is 39 years old. He's from Dubuque, Iowa, like Kristianna is, and he received a prison sentence after a November 5th, 2020 guilty plea to possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. So he became upset, Kristianna's brother, with a group of people and threatened at least one of them with his weapon, and they ended up calling the police. When the police ended up catching Kristianna's brother, he was in possession of a loaded gun, which he had recently stolen from someone he knew. He admitted he was a user of meth and marijuana, and he has 27 adult criminal convictions, including convictions for theft, burglary, harassment, DB, and OWI. I'm not sure what OWI means, but 14 of Roth's prior convictions were committed while he was on probation for another offense. So 7 of Roth's prior convictions include DB, or threatening others. So Kristianna's brother was sentenced to 78 months in prison, and he was ordered to make payments of $100 to the Special Assessment Fund. He must also serve a 3-year term as supervised release after his prison term. So like I said, I don't think I've heard Kristianna open up about her brother, and I wonder if she has any other siblings besides her brother and Tara. If you guys have heard her talk about her brother in the show, let me know in the comments below. And also, comment your thoughts about everything we talked about in this video too. I'm interested in what you guys think about everything. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching.